Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're checking out a brand new game on Game Pass. It is Psychonauts 2, playing it on the Series X. It's the big AAA game coming out. Games are coming back finally. Also, Aliens like the Fire Team Elite or whatever strike team thing's out. I'll probably look at that later down the road. But first, we're gonna play some Psychonauts 2. And there's a little refresher here. I only played a little bit of the first Psychonauts. I think I played a demo on a demo disc or something. But I'm kind of going in fresh. So let's do the refresher and then we'll start the game.
Dear True
Here we go.
Tales magazine. It's me again, Rasputin Aquato. I know I write a lot and you haven't printed any of my True Psychic submissions so far. But this one's different. This one's true. I just helped rescue Truman Zanotto, the grand head of the Psychonauts, and father of Lily Zanotto, my girlfriend. Although the term is still very fresh and might need fact-checking before we go to print. There was a kiss, but... Okay, I'm already getting off track. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up in the circus, the Aquato Family Circus, a ragtag little caravan of acrobats run by my parents. We were taught all our lives to hate and fear psychics, or fortune tellers as we knew them, all because of some old thing where they cursed the Aquatos to die in water. Problem is, I am psychic. I have been all my life. I hid my powers from my family, practicing them in secret, until one fateful night. After a show, a mysterious stranger handed me a brochure for Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp, a training facility for psychic kids, operated by the international espionage agency we all know as bum bum bum, the Psychonauts. I ran away from home that night. When I got to Whispering Rock, I blended in seamlessly with the other campers. Superstar secret agent Sasha 9 and Mia Vodello taught me levitation and psi blast. I learned pyro and telekinesis from Ford Cruller himself. He was all over camp, literally all over, due to his ability to teleport. He even took up psychic residence in my head, which I could prove to you if you had a piece of bacon. Needless to say, things were going great. The one little catch was that the head coach of the camp was stealing campers' brains and putting them inside armored death tanks that I guess he was going to use to take over the world or something. I went into his mind and found out he just had some issues with his father. I mean, who doesn't, right? Now he's okay. Not great, but okay. Just as Ford Cruller was making me an honorary psychonaut for all my hard work, word came in that Truman Zanotto had been kidnapped. So my fellow Psychonauts and I jumped in a jet, set out to find him. Our search led us to an abandoned underwater outpost of the Psychonauts in a dangerous part of the ocean, known as the Rhombus of Ruin. We found Truman there, held captive by Dr. Lobato, unlicensed dentist and amateur brain surgeon. We freed Grandhead Zanotto, but he's got Silurium poisoning and can't tell us what happened. We know Lobato wasn't acting alone, but he won't tell us who hired him to kidnap Truman. Agent 9 has an idea how to get the information, using an elaborate psychic construction implanted in Lobato's mind. It's risky, but that's just a way of life when you're a psychonaut. If I don't make it back, I really hope you consider publishing my letter. And also, please consider the sample layout and illustrations I included. Well, I better get my head in the right place. The mission is about to begin.
Alright, that's a little refresher. Let's jump into Psychonauts 2. See how it runs on the Series X. It's looking pretty good so far. See how these load times are. Also, Blue's in chat. Shout out to Blue. He's hanging with us.
3 days ago, Truman Zanotto,
all right, here we go.
grand head of the Psychonauts, was kidnapped. Yesterday, with my help, the Psychonauts rescued Truman from the underwater lair of Dr. Lobato. But trust me, there's no way Lobato is working alone. Today, we're on a mission. Find out who hired Dr. Lobato to kidnap Truman Zanotto. My name is Raz, and today is my first official day on the job.
Everything okay in here, Raz?
Oh, hey, Lily. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I've dreamed about working at Psychonauts headquarters all my life. I just thought it would be more, you know?
Come on, we're going to be late for the morale corral.
And that's how we managed to raise profits, the 900% this quarter. That's right. Thank you.
And that brings us to our next topic.
Sasha, still have the talking turtle?
Maury.
Sorry, I just like the clapping.
It's now time to give out the award for Employee of the Year. The prize for this year's award is an all-expenses-paid tropical vacation.
Ooh!
Oh, I hope it's me.
The winner of this award may be one of our newest members, but he's also one of our most improved. Congratulations to Caligosto Loboto.
What? Way to go, Cal. You're gonna love this vacation package. I'm jealous.
I've never won anything or been on a vacation. I don't have to go on a boat, do I?
No, darling.
Woo!
All you need to do is get this vacation request approved by your supervisor.
What?
Just a formality. You just need to get this form signed by your boss.
My boss?
Yes, darling. Or you could just tell us who your boss is and we could...
No!
Maybe he doesn't want this tropical vacation after all.
Get back! I want it! I'm Employee of the Year!
Yes, you are, darling. Now off you go. Get that form signed by your boss.
The person who hired you.
The person you work for.
Okay.
Hurry up before I take that vacation myself.
Rasputin?
I'm on him.
Keep up with him, Raz, and he'll lead you straight to his boss.
All right, we're in.
We'll try to head him off.
There's no run button yet. I'm gonna walk it.
Stay close to him, Raz.
Lobato, get back here.
Remember to act casual.
I am acting casual.
What's that?
I said, I love Casual Friday. Am I right? Attention. The tooth is loose.
Don't lose him, Raz.
Raz kind of reminds me of like Fry from
I think he suspects something. He's taking
Futurama.
countermeasures.
Just remember your basic.
I don't know if anyone else is getting that vibe. Okay. This seems pretty cool so far.
Following me?
Thing is, I only played a little bit of that first game, and I didn't
You are following me.
really get into it,
For
but
a trick.
we'll see how this one goes.
Employee of the Year.
Little ratchet, yeah, I guess.
I'm the
Yeah,
greatest dentist
little
of our
ratchety.
century.
All agents, the tooth has gone bad. Repeat, the tooth
The
has
tooth
gone bad.
has gone bad.
We are in position to intercept.
Roger.
Got a double jump off the rip. Not bad. It's kind of cool because I guess in the first game you're learning and joining Psychonauts, and this one you just have all the powers ready to go. I'll probably get some new ones.
Why
Whoa.
are you taking so long? I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation you're in.
Hey, you're not supposed to walk that way.
My posters!
Yeah, I miss platforming games. Oh man. Yeah, this will fill in for like Ratchet and Clank for me until I get a
No time for
PS5
small talk,
sometime.
soldier. The enemy is on the move, but we've got him cornered. Quick! Hurry! We can't let him shake us.
Now, before the procedure, it's very important that we clean out your dentist site. You don't want any dirty throwaways.
Oh! Stand down! Soldier, I've been bit! Get this giant tooth off of me!
Fragments of the imagination are littered all over mental worlds. Your rank will increase for every 100. Fragments. Fragments, okay.
Soldier, extract! Finally! Great job following orders, Private. You go
Okay.
ahead.
This is
I'll take
kind
up
of
the rear
weird
guard.
and cool. So we want these.
Lots of figments of Roboto's
Figments.
imagination.
Figmies.
When you see a
Figmies.
figment, suck it up, soldier.
Coach, there were no teeth in Sasha's plan.
That's what I told him. But he's all, no weapons, Maury.
Yep.
Pygmies.
I thought the big tooth was upsetting. Well, let's soldier through, Private. Unzip that dental door.
Good God.
Good job, soldier.
What's that light?
Uh-oh. Zip it back up again. Zip it!
There. Now that your cap is clean, let's check out those choppers. If I didn't know better, I'd swear this place had gremlins. No problem. I'm sure I can do this in the dark.
Coach, this room is definitely not in Sasha's plan. In fact, I think it's a trap.
No. That's just a sensor. Everybody has those. Live in your mind and stamp out things that don't belong.
Like us?
We're getting censored, guys.
You handle this one. I'll find a way out.
What the?
Tuck and weave, Raz.
Okay.
Oh, yep.
You gotta dodge those attacks if you want to keep your astral projection in a battle.
No.
Heal. Nice, okay.
This guy needs a duffel bag tag.
Look at the dodge, boy.
Okay.
Just have to do your thing with the dental door here. Ugh. I can't even look at it.
Sounds like there's some emotional baggage nearby. Yep.
Okay. Memory. Some mines try to protect them. Locking memories in vaults. Chase them down. Okay, I'm open them. It's like the Mario rabbit.
Hey, that's one of Dr. Lobato's vaults. I should try to catch it. Could we hide that things?
This is sick. Very sick. Yeah, that seems cool so far. I'm digging it. Free on Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, definitely worth checking out. Oh, there's wall jumping. It's a me, Raza Mario. Alright,
Yes, got the duffel bag tag. I should try to get that sorted.
okay. Oh god.
Coach, is this normal?
Never. There's something screwy going on in this brain. The sooner we get out of it, the better. Hey, see what you can find that way. See you on the other side.
Looks like some sort of conference room in here.
Rasputin, is that you? I need...
I'm coming, Sasha.
Rasputin, careful. It's
Ah, here's the hatbox tag.
a trap. It's a trap. Lobato has...
I won't let them eat you, Sasha.
Please, let's get clear of this aggressive.
Sasha, how is Lobato breaking through the office construct?
He couldn't be doing this on his own. He must be getting help from someone even more... sinister. Get ready, Rasputin.
You can spam.
Please, keep moving forward, Rasputin. Please, Rasputin. That is not providing any new scientific insight.
Sasha!
I've got the situation under control. Just find us a way out of here, quickly.
Yeah, don't bother with them little mooks. You want to go for the gold. You gotta grab the big boys. Help me carry this one, will you, Frankie?
Okay.
Hey, Tooth Fairies, drop that tube. It's not yours, and I need to jump on it. Yep.
I can't believe they shot Frankie. Ah, they got me too, Frankie. The mooks.
even brush before you came in here today? Honestly, it's a mess in there. Here, rinse and spit. It's out everything that doesn't belong.
Oh no, not back in the trap.
Trap?
Coach? Coach, where'd he go?
Oh, well, that's a good sign.
What is it?
That is a regret. If Lobato has regrets, then maybe there's a way we can still get to him. Let's get out of here and find Lobato.
Sasha? Are regrets dangerous?
Oh yes, extremely. Take care of that one, will you, while I find an exit.
No.
Achievement! TKO!
No.
Dude, throwing stuff and then just hitting them with a combo
Good job, Rasputin.
is really good.
Unfortunately, I can't find a way out of here anywhere.
Sasha? How long has that golden door been there?
Golden what?
Did somebody say gold? Frankie, here's our chance for revenge!
Oh, not these guys.
I'll keep looking.
This kind of reminds me of like some you'd see in like Conquer's Bad Fur Day a bit, and then some of it's like Banjo with the collectibles.
Watch out! They're shooting at us out again! I'm coming to see you, Ma!
Rasputin, you see what you can find through that door. I'm going to stay here and attempt to repair my construct.
Yep. Oh, this is not getting any better.
Raz! Is that you? Come down here!
Lily, I'm coming! Uh-oh, slippery.
Hurry up, Raz!
Here I come!
Still got that water phobia, huh?
It's not a phobia, it's a curse. Back in Grulovia, my whole family was cursed to die in water, and...
Yeah, super sad. Look at these posters! I think someone else planted these in Lobato's mind to intimidate him.
And make sure he didn't tell us who hired him to kidnap your dad.
Let's get rid of them. Maybe it'll help. Help me burn these posters, Raz. Woo! You got more fire in your head than I realized, Raz.
Okay.
Ooh, looks like you found an even bigger room.
I'm gonna catch up to Lobato.
Okay, I'll catch up after I make sure these posters are all burnt.
Listen, back in the rum machine
A lot of secrets.
had a moment, am I right?
We're not here to hurt you. We just want to know who hired you to kidnap Truman Zanotto.
Why can't you just let it go? All's well that ends well, right?
What's that sound?
Secret level. secret level. Luggage. Luggies. We got them. Another secret level? Yeah, that was a...
Yep. Who are you protecting?
Myself.
I need the purse tag here. Yep. Yep. I think I hear something.
I'm sorry I did it. I'd take it back if I could. Was that you screaming? Or me? Doesn't matter. Listen, we all have our doubts and regrets. But it's too late to turn back now. Understand? What we have to do now is finish the extraction.
Lily,
I
think
missed
Robato's
that,
starting to have doubts.
Duh, they're right over there.
Missed that luggage. Don't know. No, like, return the
Luckily,
checkpoint.
they're highly flammable. You take care of them while I find a way out, okay? Careful, Raz. Those things can really slow you down. Try burning them. That's what I would do.
Watch it.
Okay.
Hey,
Currency.
oh, yeah.
Brain candy.
Now, thank you for the mental energy.
Nice.
Go, Raz! Try burning them. That's what I would do.
Okay,
I can't find a way out of this dump.
Okay.
Doesn't this painting look familiar?
Get away from me, you scary little girl!
Think we should burn it?
Oh, you haven't changed, have you?
Come on, just tell us who hired you to kidnap my dad. Oh, no, you don't.
I think I just did.
Mia?
Yes, darling?
Nothing.
Jim
Did you
Henson's
forget everything I taught you about
Muppets
levitation,
Gone Wild.
Rasputin?
No. Your thoughts can lift you up if you focus.
Better hurry before we hit the ground.
There you go. Woo-hoo. Now let's get out of here. Lobotomy.
Glide.
Yes. Wait, help Lobato.
Someone really did a number on that poor thing. I think he wants to tell us who hired him, but he's terrified. Let's find him and help him. Don't forget to float, darling.
First tag.
Doubling up.
Yep.
Okay. Not doubling up. Not doubling up.
Yep.
Look how full of that poor Calicosto is.
Yep.
Over here.
Oh. Okay. There we go.
Mia, the mission is falling apart. We've lost control of Lobato.
There's a little chaos on every mission, Raz. A psychonaut must always remember how to roll with it. You remember how to gather your thoughts and roll with them, right?
Nope. That's not how you roll with it.
Yep.
That is not how you roll with it. What is that?
Yep.
Hurry, Rasputin.
Oh god.
Did you lose your train of thought?
doing?
Ow! Okay. Okay. We're dying, guys. A lot. We're dying a lot.
Mia? Where are you? Sasha, I can't reach Mia. I think she's been dementistrated. Sasha? Coach? Lily? Suitcase tag. Gotcha.
What was I supposed to do again?
It's him! I've got to stop him!
No. 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 I put the whole egg in the box. Egg. No. I put the egg in the box. I put the box in the basket and the basket in the ocean. No, that's not it. I put the old box in the basket and the egg in the ocean. I put the box in the basket and the basket in the ocean. No, that's not it. I put the egg in the box and the... No. I put the whole egg in the box and the basket and the egg. No. No. I put the old box in the basket.
Okay, going up.
In the ocean, I put the egg in the box, and the box in the basket, and the basket in the ocean. No, that's not it. Put the old box in the basket, and the egg in the ocean.
You put the egg in the basket, and the old egg in the box, and the box in the ocean.
Simple.
And if you tell anyone about me, anyone at all, you'll have to deal with her.
No, not her. Please don't make me look at her again. No, I won't tell. I won't tell anyone. I promise. No, please. No, not her. I won't tell.
That bozo's brain was booby-trapped.
Yes, whoever hired Lobato to kidnap Truman knew he might be psychically interrogated.
The poor thing looks terrified.
Did anyone get a good look at his boss?
I saw him, but I couldn't tell who he was. And I saw... something else. I saw the thing that terrified Lobato. It was... a woman, dressed in black fur. She was floating over the ruins of a city, and she was commanding serpents of... water. There was something familiar about her.
Rasputin, I'm going to show you a picture.
That's her! Wait a second. I thought I recognized her. True Psychic Tales issue 43. She's on the cover.
Maligula.
The Deluge of Grulovia.
Maligula? She's been dead for 20 years!
Ford Crawler killed her himself!
A battle from which he never truly recovered.
She was a monster, a ruthless, power-hungry psychic who drowned hundreds of her own countrymen. Nevertheless, she still has her loyal followers to this day. This file documents recent activity believed to be the work of these modern-day delusionaries.
What are they up to?
Well, it's ridiculous, really. There's no scientific basis to necromancy.
What?
They're trying to bring her back to life?
It's silly, darling, but if they believe they can do it, they might do some dangerous things.
Mia, have you considered the other disturbing fact in all of this? That unstable character.
Could never kidnap the grand head of the Psychonauts without help? Yes.
You mean...
There's a mole in the Psychonauts.
If you think this is a mole, you're dumber than you look.
Approaching the mother lobe.
Agent Forsyth, why did you deny us intel when we hailed the Mother Lobe?
What are you talking about, Agent 9?
We were on a mission to rescue the grand head of the Psychonauts. When we called for assistance...
I never heard any call. Who did you talk to? Is he all right?
We won't know for sure until we get that squirrel tested for rabies.
This is our kidnapper.
Clearly, he had help on the inside.
Impossible. A mole in the Psychonauts?
We have reason to believe delusionists are involved. And they're trying to bring back Maligula.
What?
I know. Isn't it great? The Psychonauts haven't had this kind of a threat in years.
Can someone help me with my dad? He's still acting funny.
Truman!
Let's get him inside so he can lie down.
I'll see what I can find out in my meditation chamber.
I'm taking Lobato to my office for further interrogation.
I'm gonna talk to Otto about our military options.
Does that make anyone else a little nervous?
Who are you?
I'm Raz. Rasputin? I'm, your newest Psychonaut?
How's that?
Ford Crawler, he gave me a badge. I've been kinda helping out.
Listen, kid. Agent Crawler is a hero. But he's not operating at 100%. He can hand out all the merit badges he wants, but he doesn't have the authority to commission Psychonauts.
But you can, right? You're Hollis Forsyth, lesser head of the Psychonauts? True Psychic Tales 146. You and Truman fought the Noodler together.
I prefer the title Second Head.
She's
if the other agents vouch for you, I might be
she's
able to
the
get you a
evil
spot.
shadow. Calling it.
In the intern program.
Hollis
But don't
is
be
an
late for
evil
orientation.
person.
I hear the coordinator's a real brain buster. Welcome to the Mother Lobe.
And that's a fat achievement. I think we're in like the hub now. This has to be like a hub world.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access denied.
Hey, how does this thing work?
Sorry, no tours today.
Wouldn't it be cool if they made like a really good like Men in Black game? Make it like third person, like Gears of War shooting, but Men in Black in a hub like
if I go up into
this.
the main headquarters now?
I'm sorry,
they
little
could
boy,
make a
but
really
there
good Men
just
in Black
aren't any
game.
school tours today.
What? I'm an intern. Agent Forsyth gave me this.
Really? Let's check your head in the fingerprint reader, please. Well, I'll be doused. Welcome to the intern program. Let me get you your orientation materials.
Intern program. Okay. So everything's here. Intern rank is key to unlocking new abilities, ranks, cards.
Wow. That picture really captures my startled side.
So there's the health, age 10, 4-4. Resources, psi powers.
Ooh, looks like I can choose where to focus my energy and upgrade my powers. Very interesting.
Okay, so like level 2, level 3, get an extra attack, longer duration. Okay. And then there looks like there's more other notes to find there for cards or whatever. Area survey.
Gotta keep track of all the places I've been here.
Okay. So I found everything except 2. But there was a few areas that looked like I couldn't get into. Nuggets of wisdom. Alright, cool. They at least give you everything to go back to track.
That's always useful.
The mother lobe, lobby nerve. Okay, they mark everything down. Bathrooms even. Oh my god, there's so much stuff here. Mission log.
I'll keep my to-do list
classroom. Story stuff.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access granted.
Okay.
Wow! I can't believe I'm really here! Psychonauts headquarters! Ow!
Sorry, new ball.
Wow!
Okay. I'm surprised, where's the map again? So if you go through it, I'm surprised they don't say you're right here. There's one exit the reception. Okay, classroom is at, what is it, M? Where the hell is that? Top. We go lefties, we're gonna go northwest.
Doesn't that helmet get in the way of your mental waves?
I came in this way.
Will the new kid, whose
Scanning
name I've
for
already
fingerprint.
forgotten, come up to my office
Area not
immediately
accessible by
before I
interns.
forget why I
Shouldn't
sent you
be
to the intern
class.
program.
Some fat cash.
Wow! A bowling alley? A psychic bowling alley? Amazing! Doesn't look open though.
Okay.
Wow! Here they are! The Psychic Six. The group of paranormal experts Ford Cruller gathered together to form the Psychonauts. I read all about them in True Psychic Tales #1. Tragically, none of them were the same after fighting Maligula in the deluge of Grulovia. Less tragically, but still upsetting, my mom used that issue of True Psychic Tales to line the floor of the world's smallest horse trailer. Helmut Fulbear explored a synthesis of psychic powers in the arts. Sadly, he was lost in the Battle of Grulovia. Helmut Fulbear explored a synthesis. There's Bob Zanotto, pioneer in human-plant telepathy, and he's Lily's great uncle. Ford Cruller, the greatest psychonaut of all time, and a close personal friend of mine, I might add. Compton Boone, master of telepathy. If he's anything like his grandson Dogen, he can be a little dangerous if he gets overwhelmed, which is often.
Shouldn't you be in class?
Wow! The Psychonauts have their own hair salon? Would it be weird if I asked for the Sasha 9? Doesn't look open yet, though.
Greetings, fellow psychic. I'm Otto Mentallo.
Okay, looks like we can do some modding and stuff.
Have a look around.
Okay.
Great idea. Let's make a side challenge marker and get you ranked up.
Head combined section with the new core. Achievement! Achievo! Achievo. Feast your eyes on these pens. Another Achievo. A double Achievo. Guys, hopping left and right here.
I'll admit, the main appeal of that one is looks.
It's another Achievo! Damn it! So many damn achievements.
So much cool stuff in there. I'll come back later for the rest of it.
Sometimes you find these get combine, make a core, gain a whole new rank. Okay.
So like 11 by 14 inches?
No, that's legal.
Wait, in the paper I've been
Classroom. But let's check the noodle. The noodly bowls. There's a card up there.
I'm holding out for the bacon.
There's cards everywhere.
Phew! Card!
Hey. Secret level, everybody. Secret level.
key.
Need a key.
I don't have a key. Oh. Yep.
My name is Otto Alice, and I approve of this vending machine because I built it.
Yep, got a side card.
A lot of goodies just like hitting around. Just loading up.
I'll take that card.
Oh, you look just like.
Hello. Hello.
If you need a big win, come down and get a welcome to the Automatic. Great idea. Let's make a side challenge marker and get you ranked up. Come back anytime.
Hey, look out!
Oh, sorry, I didn't. Whoa!
Ow! That's mean!
Did he hurt you, baby?
I'm not a baby.
Yeah, you are. Question
She's
is,
a baby.
Who's this new kid?
My name is Raz, and I'm the new intern.
That's ridiculous. I didn't ask for a new intern.
Intern program's full. Sorry, kid.
He is clumsy. He'd probably get us all killed.
And he's mean.
Well, kid, we give it a fair shot, and it looks like it just didn't work out. Better luck next year.
Guys, quit picking on the new kid. We were all new once, in case you forgot. I think he'll fit in just fine. In fact, I think he'll look cute in our uniform. Let's take him to the closet. Hey, you okay in there, Rusty? What's the holdup?
It's Raz. I was just wondering, if there's an intern uniform, how come you guys aren't wearing it?
Oh, well, we're level 2. Now just hand out your clothes and we'll get you that uniform.
Can't you hand me the uniform first?
No, silly. We need to take your clothes and measure them so we can get you a uniform that fits.
Unless you want us to come in there and measure you.
No. Here you go. Just hurry up, okay? It's cold in here and I'm practically naked. Uh-oh. Guys? Oh, come on! This is embarrassing in so many ways.
Secret level. Lot of secrets.
Can't leave this card lying around. There's a narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit through it. I don't have a key. I don't know the code. Rats! Oh, sorry, Harold. You're absolutely right.
Oh
I should think
my
about how I'm using that word.
God. That rat is bloated.
Do you know the code? Is the code in there, Harold? I'm too big to go in there. If only I could see what you see in there. Hey, that reminds me.
Oh, wow.
Aha! I'll bet this key goes to that supply chest I found.
Nice.
Almost had it. I just need time to see the world as you see it, Harold.
Good God. 072. This is sick. This is very sick. I don't know what this game is. Tell me, Blue. What is... I have no clothes. And there's
Got him. Right where we
talking
wanted.
rats.
But we still can't extract the information we need.
Have you tried? Sasha, you have to let me do more. You know it's because of me that...
Otto.
I mean, if I hadn't...
Not a word, Rasputin, until I find you some new clothes. Sorry if the fit is a little off. They're the smallest clothes I had.
Now, tell us again how you ended up outside in your underwear.
Oh, you know, I was sort of going undercover. Just like you did, Agent Mentalis, in True Psychic Tales number 62, when you used your defibrillator to hypnotize 16 trans troopers at once.
Oh, please. That old yarn? Oh, they embellished so many details in that version. But in fact, it was 17 troopers. Well, love to chat, but I gotta make like a brain and bounce. If you're ever looking for just the right tool for the job, come see me in my workshop. Even the best Psychonauts require a little assistance now and then.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Rasputin, I need to get back to the matter at hand.
No, I didn't bend the spoons, Mommy. Ooh, I love going through the car wash.
Oh, and don't worry about the other interns, Rasputin. Initiation rituals are a common method for a specialized social group to integrate foreign elements while preserving the social exclusivity.
Hey, this is just like the brain tumbler you had at...
Caligosto, if you would just cooperate with our investigation...
Hey, what's this thing?
Stay away from that, please. Everything is tuned to my precise head size and shape. I'm afraid a head like yours would damage the machine irreparably. What if? Let me try this.
I thought we had it.
Need any help, Sasha?
Yes, from him.
Me?
Hey, Mint.
Help me
What's going
find the
on? Oh my
answers
God, I
I
haven't seen
need.
Mint in a long time. How you been, man?
This is all my fault.
Oh, now we got some dialogue.
Have any suspicions?
No, that's the frustrating thing. How could anyone
Doing
in
good.
the Psychonauts do
Checking out
this? And how
Psychonauts
could
2,
they
just
keep it a
kind of
secret?
maybe like an hour in. It's
Maybe
pretty
he
good.
just hatched
It's a
the
little
scheme on his
trippy.
own?
He has no motivation.
It's hard to explain because you're like
Someone
going in
hired,
people's
and given his access to Truman,
heads and
someone
stuff
on the
and seeing
inside.
their thoughts. It's really weird. But it's
about
funny though. It's been
Malignant.
funny.
She's dead, Rasputin. Ford Cruller made sure of that. Nothing for you to worry about.
At least we made it out of the rhombus of ruin.
Rhombus.
Performed well in the
ruin.
field, Rasputin. I'll make sure Agent Forsyth finds out all about it in my report.
Have you been
as soon as I'm done here.
Still keeping up with Mario Maker, or what's up with that?
He won't cooperate. He seemed to have such a big change of heart back in the Rhombus.
Someone has conditioned him, hypnotically, to be unable to tell us, even if he wanted to. But who?
I'll let you get back to the
Oh, wow.
Sorry, I can't
I'm working. I made a
done a
few
lot,
levels
Dusty.
since last time you were here. I made like 4 or 5. And I'm working on level 80 right now.
Fun, but it's getting late.
For,
We should probably go.
It's gonna be kind of like a bee level. A bunch of bees, like a honeycomb style. I got the layout kind of going. It's gonna be pretty good. I'm working on that on the side.
Got to work.
We got a secret. Ranked up. Oh, alright. You know what, Mint? What do you want? I'll let you pick because you're here. I'm allowed 1 upgrade on like combat, telekinesis. I can like throw stuff. I can mind blast people. I can torch people. I can levitate to get around faster and do slams. Or this one was taking over enemies, and there's like different perks as you level up. Melee, you got it. Achievement! Mint! You bitch! That's a hard achievement right there. That's a diamond. Alright. Alright. If you press X while dodging, you will now execute a dodge attack. Okay. Let's try it.
No good.
Happen to see my car
That's the attack.
while you were there, I suppose?
You screwed me, man. Just kidding. Yeah, if we really get the melee stuff going.
If you don't mind, I'm going to try one more time.
Then we can start beating down people. Especially if there's any bosses, it'll be easier.
That would work.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't blame you for being fascinated with me.
So I can go and oh my,
Hey, kid.
that's me. I'm inside his head.
You might detect a slight burning odor.
Wait.
Nothing to worry
To
about.
move Raz, follow. Oh, there's hidden stuff that you can only find with these.
Is this even legal?
This is so messed up.
Wait a second.
Oh wow.
Sorry, I hope that didn't hurt much.
Going to get Minecraft Java. I don't know if that's in the picture. I was looking at playing the new Aliens game coming out. Came out today, I think. Like a bunch of games are coming back. So I don't know if Minecraft's gonna take a back seat for now or what.
I hate to see you like this.
I do like Minecraft though. Nothing against it. It's
Maybe if I turn the safety off.
Do you stream that or no? I was gonna say if you're showing off some stuff, we can definitely swing by.
Let's talk about you for a while.
Okay, where was I going, dude? Okay, we came out here. We went this way.
That was a dirty trick you pulled. I want my clothes back.
You know, you're right. I'm sorry. And I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to let you finish my asset recovery mission.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna end up naked in a closet again?
My intern assignment is to track down this list of missing Psychonaut assets. Mission critical assets.
So, like a scavenger hunt?
If you think
Yeah,
like a
there's just
child,
like a whack ton
you
of
will do a
servers.
child's work. Finish this mission.
How many players
and
is
we'll
that
know
up
you're
to
ready
now?
For your clothes back.
Like, I wonder how big those servers get. Your internship will sometimes there's an extra credit opportunity, like side quests, optional.
This looks like a good place to track my side missions.
Can of corn. Oh, there's a bunch of okay. We need that can of corn, guys, or I can't beat the game. I almost got all these collectibles. Approaching max. Okay.
Hey.
I think that's 100.
Ugh, gross. Don't do that.
Okay, so we hit one of those vending machines and oh my
Hey,
god.
Sam, aren't you not supposed to tap the glass?
No, it's the opposite. You're supposed to
80K?
tap on the glass to keep their heart rates up.
What?
In this predator-free environment, their heart rates get dangerously slow.
Huh.
Plus, they love it. I mean,
Yeah, but
look
is
at
the
'em
map
jump.
so big you could get away with like building somewhere and maybe bunkering from some people?
Wake up.
That'd be
These
kind of
are
cool.
work hours.
Holy shit. That'd be really cool.
Look lively.
Oh god.
Hey, over here. Hi.
This is sick.
Swim faster. Don't be lazy. Hey, you should see a doctor. You're looking tippy.
I'm really late to intern orientation now. I better
It's
get
just
to the class
what is it? The blue snowball mic. And I just have like a kind of like tripod thing that holds it up when I'm just chilling on the couch. And then I turned it up a little bit too, so you can hear me pretty good.
What about Sasha and Mia?
Oh, they're definitely.
Hey,
It's good to know that it's working good.
Modelo are professionals.
Sometimes it bugs out though with the
They can't do lunchtime
Elgato.
yoga.
Sometimes it completely
you
bugs
think we were
out, and then
talking
sometimes I'll be on like mute, or sometimes it doesn't hit the button right, and then like it will say I'm talking, but it's not giving me any sound levels.
Everything okay here?
Other than that,
Should
it's
be,
pretty good.
because
It doesn't happen
skateboarding
too
is
often
not
though.
a psychic crime.
And I'm not arresting you. I'm just saying take it outside.
Fine.
Well, okay then. Happy I could help.
Because I'm the one who has to clean up all the wheel marks.
It's a lev board, no wheels.
Oh, not in
Dude,
now.
there's so much stuff here. Alright, let's drop that cash off so we can buy. What did it say? Get the pouch, some storage for. Okay, let's go with this one.
That'll get you out of a sticky
Can hold 1,000 now. Holy shit.
Whenever you need more gear, the automatic will be
How's your
here.
fantasy football team doing?
Oh,
Where
they're
do you
the
work?
best.
Like what
Really?
store?
Yeah, at breaking my heart.
What?
Wow. Would it be weird if I doesn't look open yet though?
Experts
Where do I work?
agree, it's just not safe to use clairvoyance.
He's a
Without
healthcare
my
worker.
special clairvoyance enhancing
That's what it is.
Oh, you look just like my nephew. Little jerk.
Okay, there's something here.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
That
tap it
person's
in.
aura is telling me their perspective on the world is especially worth seeing. With clairvoyance.
Why is there bacon everywhere? This guy's thinking about bacon. No, this was like no, this was like I think it was only like $80.
I don't have all day, new kid.
it was, you know, it was 80. I wanted to get a good mic. It's lasted since had this mic for like most of my broadcasting, like 11 years, 12 years now. I think I had another mic, but it was really shitty, and then I switched out to this one. And then I can also put in like my my headphones as well. Like I wouldn't be surprised if like the regular blue snowball is pretty dirt cheap nowadays. Dude, there's stuff up top there. Look at that. Do you think if I went like this? Oh.
Attention all interns. If you do not have a mentor yet, please report to my
Do you
office
think I could make
immediately for assignment.
something like that? Like a jump like that? Oh! Got him! That's a rank up. But it's... Okay, we can't do the melee again. But... should we juice anything else here? Where was that levitation? And what does this one do? Your levitation ball will damage enemies if you slam. Hold X to compress. Dude, I want the bounce higher, so let's go with this.
Feels like I got a little more spring in my levitation.
And then if we get another one, then I can hold X, and then it will be like a huge jump. I don't. Dude, sometimes I'll get some people in here. Usually. Well, dude, it's kind of done. Twitch is so big now, dude. It's hard to even keep up. And then I work on the side, so. Oh no, I. Is that the same?
Got some new gadgets available in my shop for testing. I mean for purchase. They're totally safe. Not available to interns, obviously.
Do you think I could make that? Go from like here. Okay, so we go like this. I jump and I balloon.
All interns, please report to my office for your mentorship assignments. You won't get far without a mentor.
How did I do that before, guys? Was I not supposed to do that? That's gonna be tough. I might come back to this when I get one more level up, because then I'll have the ball jump up. Got it.
Totally safe. Not available to interns, obviously.
With that side card,
Got
I
it.
side challenge marker back at
We
the
can
automatic.
gain a rank for a core. I don't think I'm making. I don't think I'm making that other jump though. That jump's like huge.
Nick John Smith, you are needed in reception. Nick John Smith to reception.
Yeah, the double jump wouldn't even do it. Oh my god!
I just need to focus
Are you
on
kidding me,
their
guys?
clairvoyance.
How did I do that? And was that supposed to even happen?
Please report to my office immediately for assignment.
Yeah, like Minecraft, you would definitely get viewers. Like when I do Mario Maker, I usually get a bunch of people. It just, I think it depends on the game as well. But like this, like everyone's probably playing this game right now, so it's probably impossible to get viewers. I can't believe I just did that.
These new pins, the very
But you know, I have YouTube as well. Like I put everything up on YouTube. I get views there too. So it's been nice, and I got actually paid from Twitch. I don't know if I told you guys. I actually got my first like big pay, like a few weeks ago from Twitch. It was pretty awesome having that happen. Combined, we get a rank up. New item. Okay, so there's some extra goodies if I save up cash. Can get some really good goodies.
Don't be a stranger.
I got $125, if you can believe it. I don't know if that was off a few subs I got and some biddies, and I don't know if that's with ad stuff, but I was just like happy to just, you know, get paid. I was like, that's pretty awesome.
Hey!
With this convenient automatic, there is no
Climb
need
on
to bother me in
vines.
my lab. I'm busy. A DrAiN fluff in your pocket will take care of you when you don't have the mental energy to do it yourself.
A lot of goodies over here.
Austerity measures, Oleander. Every department is affected.
But my PMBB!
Get a hold of yourself, Oleander.
I don't want fighting Caligula without my battle bot, cheapskates.
And then I took all that Twitch money I got and then spent it on more games for you guys. I'm a horrible person, but I do it for you guys.
Oh, right.
I had to.
Thought I told you not to be late.
Horrible person.
Doesn't matter. You need a mentor. Let me see who's left.
Ooh, am I helping Mia? Or Sasha on a mission?
No. You're in the mailroom. Your mentor is Nick John Smith.
Mailroom? Nick John Smith? I've never heard of an Agent John Smith.
Nick's not an agent. He's not even psychic. He's just good at sorting mail. You'll love Nick. Everybody does.
But the mailroom?
Ford Cruller himself worked in that mailroom. You could learn a lot there. For one thing, how to be on time. Okay.
I got a new Xbox controller, and
Now,
I got
Scoot, I've got a base to run and a
the new
budget to
Aliens game. This game was free on Game Pass. So achievement. There it is, minty fresh, dude. It had your name in the achievement. The achievement was called minty fresh, dude. How did you make this game, man? Were you part of the dev team? Tell me you were part of the dev team.
Where do I find my mentor again?
Your mentor, Nick John Smith, should be waiting for you in the mailroom downstairs.
We're
Why
going
can't
a
you
downer.
remember this?
Let's see what she thinks I'm an egg. This is disgusting. Good God. Alright, that's all done. We're done here. Take some fat stacks. And we can actually, what is this? What is this? Wait, I've been here.
There's a narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit through it.
Okay. For YouTube, like I do all the editing on the fly when I'm done playthroughs. Like I'll usually edit this down, cut it so it's all pretty decent.
Terrible. I gotta go get him.
And then as for like the thumbnails, I just kind of go with what YouTube picks. I get like 3 choices, kind of pick like the best one.
I can teach it to you. Come here.
Sometimes they're god awful though.
More than
You gotta
just a
admit
number.
those thumbnails
You kinda have to feel it.
god awful.
Do you feel it?
Yes.
Good. Tell anybody you got it from me, and you're dead. Bye!
Did someone say fast travel? Cause that's cool now. Now we can get around.
I just earned some intern credits.
Did someone say rank up? Could create some. How would that work though? How would you edit stuff like through Twitch clips or something? Okay, we can get the heck out of here.
Hey, you there. I'm sure you're a powerful
Wait a
psychic,
minute.
but wouldn't you? Ah, one of my regulars. We appreciate your business.
Let's juice up. Extends the duration of your brain block. Breaking the dance when you're standing around doing nothing. Krita, okay. Oh, hey man, I don't want you to, you can pet some people. Pet the beast.
Excellent choice.
Okay.
Sayonara, psychic.
Alright. Yeah, like I usually break them down into like at most 2-hour chunks. At most.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access granted.
So many doors.
Wow! This is the nerve center, where they track psychic activity and operations around the world. I can't believe they let me in here.
But like, how would you have to like do the editing though? Like, you would have to pull my videos from Twitch or something?
Agent 33, this is the mother. Repeat, this is the mother. Come in.
Oh, okay. Now, do you have to be a mod? What is it? There's some chairs floating. freaking weird.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access granted.
Got
We've
it.
got Psycores, Psypops, and the ever-popular DrAiN Fluffs here at the Automatic.
Wow.
Like
Office
the
of
only
Truman
thing is like
Zanotto, Grand Head of the Psychonauts.
I don't know, dude. Like
Poor Lily.
like a highlight reel thing would be cool, but that would just it would be like too much work though, just to go through for just some like crazy bugs or plays and stuff or gameplay, whatever. Get up there, monkey. Got it.
Yoink.
But like I'm pretty good. Like
Scanning for fingerprint.
for now, like you don't have to. I appreciate it though,
denied.
the offer.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access
But if you make a bunch of like clips though, like during live streams, that'd be
Scanning
awesome.
For fingerprint.
Some like crazy shit that goes down, clip it. Wait a minute,
Scanning for fingerprint.
can't get in there.
Access denied.
Almost had it. I just need to focus a little longer with my clairvoyance.
Hmm. Oh, like I'm good for now, man. I'm good for now. Thank you. Stream the same games with different. I was thinking about going back to Sea of Thieves and Rainbow Six Siege a bit.
Is Truman doing better?
Maybe Minecraft down
He's
the road.
doing worse. On the way home, he was talking at least, but now he's not even doing that. But I brought him some of my most psychosensitive plants. They should help me figure out what's going on.
Can I get you anything?
You can find out who did this to him, so I can kill them.
Okay. Do you want to be alone?
You can stay, but I'm afraid I'm not very good company right now.
Did your dad have any enemies?
No! Well, lots actually, if you count all the international criminals he's busted, but they're all in jail!
He ever have a fight with anybody?
Only Uncle Bob, but you know, family stuff.
What did he fight about with Uncle Bob?
Well, my great-uncle Bob Zanotto was a founding member of the Psychonauts, you know, a master of psychoherbology. But after the big fight with Maligula, he sort of fell apart. He became a danger to himself and other agents.
No, I don't
fire
use
him.
Linux, man. Sorry.
Wow. Fired by your little nephew.
But Uncle Bob would never hurt Dad.
Okay, I think I'm ready to talk about that time we met.
Raz, that was like a few days ago.
Right. Well, I'm, glad it
I
happened.
don't know, man. I don't know like many people that use it,
Me
but
too, Raz.
the people that do say it's good.
I'm going to
but
work
I'm
on
not
this
familiar with
If you find out, you gotta
that
tell
stuff
me
too
before
much.
you tell anyone else if you want real justice to be served.
Oh. Okay.
Scanning for fingerprint.
Raz, do you remember our talk about moments? Because this is not one. Get it?
I need more pins. I need all the pins.
Okay, we're going back to the mail room here. It's gonna be a little quick, fast travel back. Won't be that too long to get back there. Okay, mail room. Got her.
Scanning for fingerprint.
Got some new gadgets available in my shop for testing. I mean for purchase. They're totally safe.
Mr. John Smith?
Obviously.
Hello? New intern here.
What a mess. How could Nick let it get like this?
If you get Minecraft, your host a server. Alright. Yeah, one day I should show you though my old Xbox Minecraft stuff though. I gotta show you that one stream. Just so I can show you
There's a narrow
the
slot.
legitness of my Minecraftness. I made some stuff. Ow.
He's usually so organized. I hope Nick's okay.
Everything okay in here?
Who are you?
I'm, Nick John Smith's new intern.
Oh, so you're the one not sorting all this mail.
Wait!
Better get all this mail sorted, quick! You're making Nick look bad.
Yep. Hurry! I need to sort this mail if I'm going to ace this internship. challenge markers are like a hobby of mine. Yep. Got a Psy card. Ho! Ho!
Yeah, I just went quiet for a bit. Yeah, yeah, like I said, one day I might boot up a good old Minecrafter. I gotta show you some of that stuff I made back in the day. It's definitely not anything crazy like nowadays, but it's be fun looking back at that. That'd be nice. Okay, where the hell are we going here? Branch. Gotta sort the mailroom, but missing something. That does not work.
There's a narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit there.
We're missing something. Okay. Whoops. We did it. Yeah, I was at one point thinking like, what the hell?
This package is addressed to Truman Zanotto. Hey, this might be important. I'd better bring it to Truman. Technically, heavy. What the heck did Truman order here? Ouch! That did some damage.
What if I just throw it in here?
Sorry, Truman. Alley-oop. Come on, Rasputin. What the?
Hey, you guys gotta check this out. The new kid killed Nick.
He's alive, but he's brainless.
It's 10 p.m. It's getting late. But I woke up late because I worked some nights, so
maybe
I'm good to be gaming for most of the
Why
night.
keep his body alive?
And why mail it to the Grand Head of the Psychonauts?
It could be a warning.
guys, does the Lady Luctopus Casino mean anything to you?
Isn't that where we sent Agent 33?
To investigate suspected delusionist activity?
Agent 33 is 2 days late with her status update.
It's getting
I'll
late.
get the jet.
I'll pack the go case.
I'll stay here and protect the children.
What? Aren't we all going on the mission?
We could use you in tactical command, Agent Forsyth.
And maybe the interns would benefit from...
It's not safe. Not while we have a double agent among
I'll make
us.
my don't worry, I'll make my comeback on Twitch when all the kids go to school in a couple weeks. I'll still be streaming, don't worry.
Reconsider. Meet us on the jet pad within the hour.
You won't lose me.
No, all of you, to the interns bay. Now. I've got some training exercises planned today that are both informative and safe. Last
I
one
don't
there has to
know.
delouse
You
the
better
brain
talk
tumbler.
to Blue. You better get Blue Minecraft. I got a bunch of games I gotta get through, dude. Minecraft is on the back burner.
TV?
I'll bet those guys took Nick's body back to the mailroom. I should go check and see if he's okay. He is my mentor.
What I need right now. It was all heart anyway.
Is something bothering you?
Just thinking about Nick, you know?
Oh, that's
Well, if it isn't my favorite customer. Let's combine that Psychor with your card so you can rank up.
Did someone say rank 10? Achievo.
No refunds.
Dude, like, I wouldn't worry about it. I'd probably pop it in, play it for 10 minutes, see that there's 80,000 people playing and this crap my pants, and then just shut her down. Shut her down for the night. Burns larger area, that would be a good one. Charge blast.
I know it's only for emergencies, but I really feel like trying out my improved pyrokinesis.
I'm just gonna tweak flame on. Oh yeah. Better than that bedrock pissed me off, dude. You don't even know. I was like, no way. On that 360 version, I was like, no way. Hitting bedrock, and that was the end of the game. God, that was rough.
something bothering you.
Just thinking about Nick.
It's built the, what is it, the nether gate or whatever, portal. Did it. Killed the blob thing, dragon. Called it a rat. Yeah, I was on the 360 way back in the day. It was rough.
Scanning access granted.
Oh, that's right. He mailed that letter.
Oh, good. You're finally here. Let me know when you're prepared to learn something.
Almost had it. I just need to focus a little longer with my clairvoyance.
You're already on thin ice with me, intern. Don't push it.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's see what she's saying. I know, man, but that was like, it was back in the day. It was so back in the day, you don't even know. That was like, was that 08? 09? Maybe 2010?
If I may speak.
You may
God,
not.
that was, I gotta, like I said, I should boot up. I'll do a stream, one stream, maybe in a couple weeks. I'll boot up and show you
Please hold all
what I had to deal
questions
with.
to the end of the lesson.
And I'll show you what I
Agent
made from
Forsyth.
what I did.
That mission.
I
is
think you'd
being
like it.
handled
Like,
by
I think if I just quickly show you.
Psychonauts. Do not bring it up again.
It's still on the hard drive and it still has my backup
When does
saves.
class start?
As soon as you
I
get to my
believe
classroom.
everything should still be there.
This isn't your classroom?
No. This is. So are you ready,
Yeah, I
kid?
know. Okay, let's take it.
Yeah.
And what are you ready for?
Safety.
Oh, you think the human mind is safe? Well, that's cute. And that is how you perform the advanced psychic ability known as mental connection.
Cool. Ooh, sorry. Could you repeat that?
Sorry, kid. I warned you not to be late. I'm off to attend to some fiduciary concerns. Norma, take over for me, won't you? You can practice with some of those loose ideas.
But Agent Forsyth, is it safe to leave all these thoughts out like this if you're not here?
Norma, please. It takes more than a few rambunctious children to affect the mind of a trained psychonaut.
What are you doing, weirdo?
Try not to fall asleep in my class. All right, Rapscallion. Okay, now how do I explain mental connection extremely simply?
Let me guess. We focus on an idea in someone's mind until we form a tangible connection with it.
Oh, I didn't realize you were a mental connection expert. By all means, give us a demo. Professor.
If he does this wrong, he could die.
Okay. Healthy. Let's put it on left bumper maybe.
Let's go. I'm just a...
What the heck did you just do?
I said connect with the idea, not jump
It's
inside
alright,
it
man.
like a hamster ball.
Sorry.
If you gotta go, you gotta
Old
go.
habit from the circus,
But we'll catch you
I
later, man.
guess.
It was nice talking to you again. Inside idea. You can connect to other ideas.
Not only is cilantro delicious, it's affordable and easy to grow in a window box herb garden.
What the heck is that?
What?
You left a slime trail.
It's like he connected the two thoughts together.
Oh, now you're in trouble.
We'll see you, man.
What's the big
Have a good one,
idea?
man.
Looks like disgust.
Well, I'm sure it's not the first time Rasputin has created that thought in someone's mind.
Not only is cilantro delicious, it's affordable and easy to grow in a window box.
Like Mario
herb
Galaxy.
I know cilantro reduces the risk of digestive distress, but it tastes like soap. And honestly, I'd rather have the gas.
Hey, Raz. If you can change Forsyth's opinion of cilantro, maybe you could change her mind about the casino mission.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, she worries about us kids too much. It's taking years off of her life expectancy.
If you could get her not to be so worried all the time.
We could all go on a real Psychonauts mission!
Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to take a look around up there. Just see if there's any, you know, problems.
Jump out or drop it down?
Straight to the top, Raz!
Of course, if you're scared, don't do it.
I mean, you'll probably get kicked out of the
what's this little
Psychonauts for
nugget
trying,
doing?
but
Like
what the heck?
Nugget.
Connect those thoughts, young man.
Try not to kill her brain, Raz.
Remember, it's for the good of the mission.
Straight to the top, Raz.
Of course, if you're scared, don't do it.
I mean, you'll probably get kicked out of the Psychonauts for trying, but what the heck?
Connect those thoughts, young man.
Try not to kill her brain, Raz.
Remember, it's for the good
Here's
of
the
the
steamer
mission.
trunk tag.
Okay.
Straight to the top, Raz.
Of course, if you're scared, don't do it.
I mean, you'll probably get kicked out of the Psychonauts for trying, but what the heck?
Connect those thoughts, young man.
Try not to kill her brain.
I know cilantro reduces the risk of digestive distress, but it tastes like soap. And honestly, I'd rather have the gas.
Bless me. I need blast. You getting a bad storm? Dude, it was so hot here the last couple
This
days.
was a terrible idea. Hey, who
What?
closed the door?
Just
Lizzie!
crazy hot.
These poor kids.
I
don't
have the
know what
AC
they're
blasting
in for.
right now.
I'll just have to get
Just
Sasha to give up.
Disgusting out.
It was hard enough getting him to give up wearing socks with sandals, but you did it, Forsyth. Remember that. Need to cut out the frills in the cafeteria for sure. No more imported truffles, Otto. Regular mushrooms are just as good.